KKR is known for a deal they did in 1998. And this was when they bought RJR Nabisco with a lot of leverage. This was covered in the book, Barbarians at the Gate. In the video we're about to watch, the co-head of global private equity at KKR talks about other value creation strategies besides adding leverage. In fact, he talks about 5 of them. Let's listen.
The private markets today have a stronger portfolio. And then on top of that, private market investors can pick their assets, choose their management teams, pick their entry and exit points, customize their capital structures, design really sophisticated incentive plans, and drive value creation.
Pete talked about 5 value creation strategies. Number 1, picking your assets, figuring out which companies are good that you should buy and which companies are bad that you should avoid. Number 2, talked about choosing the right management teams, conducting detailed due diligence on private companies to ensure that they have management teams that you can trust, as well as management teams that have the ability to perform well. Number 3 was being able to pick your entry and exit points. Now, for private equity funds, this is a little more difficult because private equity funds have a specific time period and need to deploy investor capital and then give investors back their capital before the time period is complete of the fund. And number 4 is to customize capital structures. This is not just debt and equity, but could also include convertible debt, preferred shares, and other instruments. And number 5 was designing sophisticated incentive plans. This is to make sure that management's interests are aligned with yours as the investor. And do you know what else you can do to make sure there's an alignment of interest? Well, let's see what Pete has to say about that.
So sharing information, teaching about the business, driving employee engagement, teaching financial literacy, that hard work has to go together with employee ownership. Otherwise, it's not going to work. The magic is getting employees to feel respected, trusted, valued, like they're more than just dispensable widgets.
So to really create alignment of interests as an investor, if you could actually have employee ownership, so not just the management team, which has aligned incentives and ownership of the company, but if you can also allow for employees, all employers, not all employees, most employees, to invest alongside you as a private equity firm, this will truly create alignment of interests and help employees feel valued. So in addition to designing sophisticated incentive plans for your management team, investors can give employees the opportunity to also own the company. And so that your incentives are aligned not just with the management teams, but with the employees. So that when value is created for you, the investor, it's created for the management teams and employees as well. So we've gone a long way since the Barbarians at the Gate, when KKR really just used leverage to try to create value in their investment in RJR Nabisco. There are many different ways to create value in an investment. And one thing to remember, to do so, it is best to align the interests of everyone that is involved.